Okay, it's week 4, Monday Night Football, Denver. The 3-0 Broncos coming to Carolina after we've lost the first game to the Buccaneers of all places, of all teams, but beat the Saints handedly, and then just got by the Chiefs. So I'm gonna make a trade. Unfortunately, we've been hit a little hard with Chris Brazzell being out until about week 4, and then our second year, very exciting, potentially like future Hall of Famer tight end Johnson's out for the year. Over 20 weeks, he's out. What's his injury anyway? I forget. Broken fibula. Guy has over 90 rating and injury, and it's just, he was injured last year. So, we're going to make a trade. And I thought, I slept on it. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't being cheesy. I'm going to go through the roster here. I had to do this for myself to make sure, like, okay, I wasn't being like too ridiculous. So I'm gauging how many fucking like big name free agents have I signed? How many trades? How do we build this team? I want to make sure that it's not I'm not getting too overblown. Like the tough thing to understand about it is, like, this is the 28th season, so this is in the future. Just because there's some big names on there that I've gotten now, like, you have to think fast forward, have these players really panned out for the teams that we're trading for. So Lenora Sellers was what? A late first round pick. After we traded back. I can't recall. I think after we traded back. Well, shoot, I don't remember. But I think, yeah, he was a late first round pick. I think we did trade back because we were knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. But we barely got into the playoffs, so we were picking around like 19, 20. I think we traded back a little bit and got Lenora Sellers. Hans King still on the roster as a backup. Not unrealistic in my opinion. We traded Bryce Young for future draft capital. Not unrealistic in my opinion. Jonathan Brooks. I didn't draft him. He's fucking panned out himself. I didn't fucking put any time in him. That's all on him, bro. A-Chain. I'm trying to develop him, but I didn't draft him. Frazier, and I drafted mid rounds. Number 3. So far, I don't think I've overblown anything here. All right, Brazzell, T-Mac, Leggett, all guys that were on the team as I took over Couch GM. Drafted Harbor. You could argue he's a physical talent. How did I get him in, like, I think the second round? I think it was the second round. But some guys fall. KC, bigger name now in real time in 2026, but this is 2028. The team that drafted him gave up on him, and there's a shit ton of wide receivers that are ranked higher than him in free agency right now. Traded for Matthew Golden, a guy, and I feel justified, gave a offensive tackle prospect who's really shined in his second year for a guy who was basically wide receiver 2 for the Packers in his 4th year, contract year at that, and we threw on a 4th round draft pick. So potential future starter at tackle for them and a 4th round pick. I don't think that's unrealistic to a certain degree. Yeah, well, wide receiver 2 for them, but there's a lot of guys in free agency right now. He's 84 here, but he's actually 82 overall if you take out the 2 fucking extra points. All right. Jamari Johnson. Drafted him in the 3rd round. Then I focus trained him. He boomed up. Not unrealistic. Skinner's tight end 2. I did the same thing I did to Johnson, but he sat on the fucking practice squad last year. I signed Musgrave in my first offseason. Drafted Hansen late in the draft. So far, nothing's really unrealistic other than guys are fucking progressing here. On the team. Drafted this guy as a backup, late draft pick. This guy I got lucky with. Drafted him in the 2nd round a year ago. Drafted this guy late in the draft, like I think 5th or 6th round pick this year. But then Luke Montgomery took off. Hey, that happens. Signed Tyler Book. Wait, did I trade for him? I think I traded for him. I can't remember what I gave up for him. But some of the capital that we have, we traded because we had assets that we weren't going to use coming into their prime, like Jalen Coker, for example. Jatavion Sanders, for example. Actually, we should check them out real quick. Drafted this guy first round this year. Backup. Didn't really even fucking need him, but backup. Developed on his own. Drafted him mid rounds. Developed on. Oh, he's big free agent. He's fucking developed on his own. Mid round draft pick. Traded for him with giving up a second round pick that I think we got from Jatavion Sanders, and I can't remember if we gave him something else like a fourth or fifth, or I think it was a fifth. Second and a fifth. Another guy who is on his contract year. Hasn't really panned out to be that star from the Cardinals. And then they go and they fucking sign Jalen fucking Carter in free agency. Makes sense. Picked him up off of free agency, developed him a little bit. These guys on the team drafted, and they still have to make some waves. They'll still have to show something. Got him because these three guys weren't really showing me much. Drafted him mid rounds on the team. Traded for him, 5th round pick as a developmental project. He developed on his own. Drafted him. Same fucking guys. Top 3. Drafted these guys. Undrafted free agency right here. On the team. On the team. This guy saw in free agency, said, hey man, I could probably make something with the tools and raw skills that he has. Hasn't looked that great so far, but still holding out hope. Signed this guy in free agency. He was 69. Developed him a little bit. Still on the team. That guy was in free agency. So I don't think I'm being unrealistic here. But I'm saying when our team is faced with a situation where our star tight end, our future star tight end, just went down for the year. And yeah, we have some, but maybe we're gonna go a little overboard here. But before we do, I don't want to forget. I want to check so we're checking Titans. I want to see how Jatavion Sanders is doing. 75 overall. Okay, it looks like he hasn't really progressed that much. But he got his contract. Pretty damn good deal. Close to $10 million cap hit each year. That's it, about 9.5 each year. Got his bag for what he's worth. Still starting. And then the Dolphins traded Coker to the Dolphins, but for some reason, damn, where the fuck am I going? Here we go. They chose not to re-sign him. I went in there and controlled him and said, no, motherfucker, you're getting fucking Coker. He's your starting guy. And he was looking good with stats. But they're so, I don't know why. They just refused. I guess they figured maybe with seeing these guys in free agency, they went ahead and got those guys. And then drafted Malachi Toney. And had Trailhead. I mean, dude, they don't even have Chris Bell on the roster anymore. So they basically said, fuck this wide receiver room. Whatever they had. But Coker landed on his feet. Top-rated receiver in Cleveland. To go along with the young Denzel Boston and Jeremy Bernard. Did they really draft both those guys in real life? No. They couldn't have, man. Could they have? My gut tells me they drafted Boston, but not Bernard. Well, I guess wait, is Jeremy Bernard for the Cleveland Browns being drafted in the 2nd round? Okay, let's look up Jeremy Bernard. Oh no, he went to the Steelers. So Steelers must have let him go, and then fucking Brown said, I don't know why, dude. This guy's a fucking talent, man. Yeah. Savings, penalty 0. He was in free agency. Fuck, man. This guy could have been on my board, dude. I figured I'm not gonna do it because he's only coming in his 3rd year. Only to find out they fucking let him go. So obviously there's something going on. Or receivers are just They signed him. They had him. Probably signed. Like, I don't know why they didn't fucking keep him, bro. Whatever. Whatever, man. I mean, hey, we could use some split the talent up amongst teams. But with that said, we're gonna go ahead and make a change. We have draft picks. 2 first. This is the 23rd is ours right now. This is the Vikings. And then 1 and every pick except the 4th because we gave up our 4th and a tackle for Golden, Matthew Golden. So we're gonna go ahead and give a first and this 3rd. And they'll take the first. Trust me, I tested it. I called them. So just to help ease my anxiety over am I being cheesy. In his 3rd year, the 23-year-old Kenyon Sadiq. Am I being cheesy? They'll take the first. I'm gonna add on a 3rd, and then I even looked up my little franchise app here, and according to this, the trade value. So here's my thought: is like this app isn't going to match up exactly what the Madden the game is going to take. You can make trades here with the app; it'll translate to your franchise file. But Kenyon Sadiq is a trade value of 314 on this app. Our pick alone is 620, the first round pick. So actually maybe I could even show this as an example. So that's 284, and he's 320. Okay, so I mean, if I wanted to be cheesy about it, I'd probably try to give him a 2nd and another pick just to try and see what little I can get away with. But we're going to give him the 1st and the 3rd. A 1st for his value, a 3rd to offset the fact that like he's a star player. That's something I think they would not be able to say no to. Considering that he's only 80 overall after 2 complete years. And I think he probably came in mid 70s. So he's obviously not transitioning well in the NFL by, you know, as well as he probably should have as the 1st overall tight end picked in the draft. So I think it just feels cheesy to me because I think he could be a star. And then the next thought process was, well, what happens next year when I've got 2? You're not really going to utilize them a lot. And you know what? And that's okay, because what if one gets injured again? So, shit, it could happen this year. It could happen after the fucking trade deadline. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on this. We're going to give him a 1st and a 3rd for Kenyon Sadiq, who, if you think about it, just voicing it out, I mean, if he pans out to be a star, that's probably not worth the trade for them. But the fact that he hasn't in this franchise, I would say that that's a good trade. And you even look at, I can't, I mean, maybe I can give him more. But I think this is a valid trade right here. He's only 80 overall. It's not like he's 90 something. So I think we should just do it. I should just do it. Move on with my life. Yep. I thought about it. It's done. Alright. We're going to get him on the depth chart as tight end number 1 to start. 6'3", 241. He joins his Oregon Ducks teammate. Gonna help him through his recovery. We're going to change his number back to his college number of 18. Actually, we're going to look at his abilities too. Holy shit, the computer doesn't add them? Alright, what do we want here? I definitely think, well, I'm really not that well versed in what's good, especially for slow sim. Armbar. Perfect trucks, and then this one's more momentum during tackles while traveling at high speeds. So I'm thinking this balance beam kind of matches him. Maybe. Thinking either momentum. Let's go with armbar. What traits does he have? Okay. Alright, so it looks like we got 52. So we actually have a roster spot available. I'm wondering, nah, I don't need a receiver because what I'm doing is my 6 receiver is basically Skinner. And Brazel's coming back, so let's just keep it as is for now. Weekly awards. JC Horn got that pick 6. Alright, it's happening. I feel good. I try really hard to make sure I don't feel cheesy because then it kind of ruins my playing experience. But I feel like it's decent. It's 2028. He hasn't panned out. We see something in him. We gave him a fucking good amount of fucking draft capital to the Jets. They can do what they want. Just out of curiosity, what kind of free agents can they go pick up? Yeah, basically 70s. Look at that. Look at these fucking receivers, man. I was trying to figure out where I knew that name from. Alright. Let's play the game. Well, let's take a look at the... So Denver. Sean Payton, West Coast zone run, 3-4 storm. Man, I really want to take it to this coach, dude. I do not like him. Alright, top players. Guard. Christian McCaffrey, they signed in free agency. Nick Bonito, edge rusher. Patrick Surtain. Courtland Sutton. So they actually have some decent receivers there. Okay. Take a look at their, okay, first year guy. Okay, that got drafted that kid. Superstar? Pretty damn good, huh? To match up with Nick Bonito? Damn. Hopefully our tackles can hold up. Rookie, Demetrius Samuel Jr., cornerback. I think he's starting for them. Who else? Okay. Rayshawn Lewis. Oh, this guy, dude, this guy's fast. I was looking at him as potentially seeing as like, hey man, can I bring him in as maybe develop him as a wide receiver? But nah, didn't seem like it was worth it when I really studied it. So their depth chart. Nix, Huntley, Will Levis, McCaffrey, Davis, and you got Rayshawn Luke down here. I wonder if we'll see him on kick returns. So I mean, they actually don't have a bad fucking receiver room. Look at that shit. Jolie, Orlando Brown, Robert Joe. So their offensive line is strong right here at right guard, but weak everywhere else. Weak. Pretty good edge rushers. This guy, man, I liked him. I picked him up in 2025 Couch GM franchise, and he was not working out with Seattle. And then I traded for him, started to develop him, and he was a beast. 6'4", 272, man. You can get that guy. See, here in this draft, he's not as quick. In the last one, he was. I guess we'll see. Hopefully, famous last words. Oh, fuck. Here we go. We struggle with these guys that are kind of little small no-name, but are skinny. Defensive tackles. Yeah, their defense is... They have a good corner here. Good edge rushers. But it may be a decent, strong safety. And they got fucking Eddie Pinheiro. Had to go to the fucking Mile High Stadium to be able to even kick a ball longer than 50 yards. Accuracy suspect though. Alright, I think we're going to get her started. We're going to see how Kenyon Sadiq does, how Matthew Golden does. We're still waiting to see fucking Walter Nolan stand out. Monday Night Football. What do we got? What do we want to do? What do we want to show on Monday night? I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thinking we're going a little. I'm thinking we show a little fanciness. Oh, what? Damn it, I can never find the right fucking socks. Should we go with that? Yeah. Keeping that playbook. Ready. We're ready. Let's roll.
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. Broncos sideline, get a look at their head coach. His guy sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. Facing off with him, that's the head coach of the Panthers. His guy's more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field. Looks ready to get things started. And we're underway here in North Carolina. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who gotta have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now Nick's on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Cade, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh, man, he's in the clear. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That tackle made by Princely Umamielen. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Brought in, it's his back, Ray Davis. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd try. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Ball carrier.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Working now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
intended for number 8.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He takes it down to the 33. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits his running back.
Oh, he's
Well
slippery.
clear that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard
You know, they
line.
call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pass play on 1st and goal.
Throw it. Get the touchdown, please.
There's the Carolina
Thank you.
touchdown.
Oh,
The
T-Mac.
Panthers
Okay.
run it
See, he
for
came
the
down with one
13
there.
tip. That one
telling you, man, I've been very close to wanting to trade him this year. I've been trying to think of every reason to fucking keep him. Those are the kind of catches I want to see him get.
That's what they love. And sometimes
easy, contested, in traffic. Love to see him get fucking jump balls too. He seems to only get like 1 out of 10 of those.
To connect on the point after. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
But I think I'm going to be able to find a way to keep T-Mac.
All set for the kickoff. Little
extend his contract and have him be a part of this receiving core.
Return,
he may not be prominent. You know, best man will win the job.
25.
But at least I'm not looking to trade him though. At least not right now.
And it's far from the first time we're seeing this
I guess we'll see if something happens. Like, what if we need a fucking quarterback? Yeah, we'll find other ways. We've got draft picks to spare.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Knicks from the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back.
Oh, they're swarming.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. It's a gain of 4, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They start with 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle.
Oh, that was smooth.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Counter give to ETN. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Late Ashman on the tackle. A loss of a yard brings us 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 44-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Panthers first
Now
down.
an inside handoff to Brooks. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together,
got T-Mac, bro.
lane, it doesn't matter.
What the fuck, man? He was streaking. Wide fucking open.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's
Dude,
gonna
he's
bring up
wide
the
fucking
Carolina
open.
first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Out of bounds, down at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Dude,
Offense headed to the
quarterback
line.
sneak
Just
it,
need
man.
to punch it
What the
40
fuck you
yards to
doing?
reset the downs. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing it again here.
Oh, thank
He
you.
takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead.
The tight end who thought he was about to be starting right now
3 drives,
before the
3
trade.
touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Little takes on the extra point. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos offense all set to go. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He fields this at the 18. Jukes away from one. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 36.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks.
Damn,
This is
bro.
going to be down to something about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Panthers.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dropping back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the counter, McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
What the fuck was he doing?
Lost that football.
Oh my goodness.
Panthers pick this one up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Panthers.
Dude, I'm gonna want to watch this one. I don't know what the fuck was this, man.
I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. Possession.
So I think it was a quarterback designed run. So yeah, offensive linemen are headed up field. So yeah, it was definitely a. But then you even see what they're trying to fake the fucking screen, and in doing so they just let fucking Walter Nolan just run fucking free. Like I don't understand. Like I mean, dude, the guy got demolished, bro. Like, if I'm him, bro, I see number 0 right there. I'm like, okay, dude, timeout. I'm laying down. Okay, and act like I fucking tripped over my shoelaces. Just fall the fuck down, bro. And then Nolan fucking gets in the way of a guy who's thinking he's about to pick it up and score. All right. Well, actually, hold on. I wanted to see. Okay, so we don't have a ticker with the Monday Night Football app. Yeah, no ticker. Okay. Forgot to look at the CBS one. I noticed it was CBS, but I forgot to.
And now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Broncos nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Denver ready for
Poor
another
guy's like,
offensive
dude, do we have to
possession.
keep doing this right
And
now?
they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's
we
gone.
have to
Even if
go
they're
out
keeping
there?
their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Nix from the gun. He finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
To number 80. That's a gain of 6. Brings up
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to
What a bad
Johnny
decision,
Lewis
man. He had a
incomplete.
guy even more open.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. They'll throw to begin this drive. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He takes it himself. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're able to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Go play action on 1st down.
Oh, get Sadiq involved, baby.
And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
28-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
God, I keep forgetting to.
Yards on the pickup.
And
Totally
this might be a
forgot,
free
man.
play. Let's see what they do. And that one is incomplete.
Totally forgot. I
There's
didn't
a
get
flag
Casey
down, though. If
Clemens
someone was
some number
across that
change. I don't
line,
think
this
he
could
wants
end in a
81.
first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Pass play coming here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
At the 9-yard
All right,
Now
all
we
right,
have
let's
a
get
3rd
that
down. We
touchdown.
get a
3rd
pause
passing
here. They're
touchdown
gonna
of the
call a
game. Come
timeout.
on.
3rd and 4.
Get it to him.
Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Come on, dude. Throw it.
And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get more points to
It
end on
looks
the
like
offside of first
KC
half.
born number 7 in college. That's not going to be
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in
but he's
today's
at
NFL
NC
quarterback.
State.
Some with the brains and the processing
Give him 10,
and
you can pay the
anticipation and
fee, something
accuracy.
else.
Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
On the roster first.
1 yard gain brings up second and
So we're going to have to, in case he's something
back to
different.
throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Then why the fuck are you fucking going to kneel it?
Here's a look for Knicks. So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. Shoots another one. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Gordon Brooks here to start the half.
Oh, damn, he got that fucking edge.
Trucks a defender.
Damn.
He's down inside the 40
That's
before he's
there's something on
escorted
safety,
out.
man. That's
Two set of
embarrassing.
downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
19 yards. And the Panthers first
They'll
down.
work against the blitz. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running
Thank you.
backs,
Get him.
you become a
Dude,
dangerous
look for the
offense to
fucking
stop.
blocker, bro.
And they make the stop as that
Cut
play reaches
inside.
the 14-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he sails that one over the end zone. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Dude, come on, pass it, please, dude.
Now a shotgun
Stop him,
handoff
please.
to
Thank
Brooks.
you.
And he pushes them
They
a
need to learn
little
their lesson,
closer
bro.
to
They
the
need 3 passing touchdowns.
He
Come
gets
on.
2 on that run. That brings
Don't
up
fucking
3rd
run
and
it.
goal.
Don't quarterback fucking
Brings up
scramble
3rd
for it.
and goal.
Throw it. God damn.
They'll drive left side. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Line of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and
Good
gets
play
in the
call.
end zone for 6.
Is that a
How
pass?
about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
On his Little for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt.
Hold on.
And the Panthers continue adding on to that
I want to
lead.
see something like that.
Broncos nothing.
Curiosity's getting the best of me. All right, so it didn't count as a passing touchdown. But we're gonna study this shit. Maybe we'll call the league offices. So, oh yeah, it's a lateral. It's a lateral. Yep. Man, we're fucking demolishing the
All
Broncos.
set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
I'm
On
sensing
the
a,
return, here comes Davis.
sensing a big play here.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again.
Sack or an
All the
interception.
touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix.
Oh,
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one
Oh.
falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw to start the drive. That's complete till he gets. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Xavier Leggett. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Going with Brooks on the ground. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Panthers first down. 1st and
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
he's brought down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
11 more yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Goal to go. They're
Please,
passing.
yes, 3 touchdowns,
He has
baby.
the
Boom.
Carolina touchdown.
Awesome.
The Panthers trying to end this before the final quarter. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great.
See, this, so this here's the question.
That have all sorts of different
Do we
options,
take out
but
starters
it's even
to avoid
better when you
injuries?
don't have to get to your second read.
Or do we
His
let them
first
get their
broke open
fucking
just
sacks,
like they
man?
planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the
Let's take a
Panthers
look at
tack on
his
7 more to
throwing
their
stats
lead.
right now. Because who would we want to take out? Maybe Jonathan Brooks? We could do that. Sellers? It's 52-0, man. Holy shit. Yeah, he's only got 227 yards passing. I say we keep him in. We take Brooks out. Should we? Yeah, let's do it in the 4th quarter. Let's see how the end of the 4th quarter looks. Who do we not want to? Okay, let's not. Here's what we could do.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Shit, I fucking forgot something.
On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that
Interception
scoreboard
time.
here. Nix with it on first. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from the 37. Nix now on 1st and 10.
There you go, Nolan. Uh-oh.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. To throw, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Waddle makes the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 15.
Draw play, this is McCaffrey. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right?
Oh, that's the rookie, isn't it? Yeah.
And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Third and long for Nix. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This is a 52-yard attempt from the left hash.
Oh, shit, he missed it. No, he didn't.
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And here in our third quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
He had the distance dial. The accuracy, maybe not so much. But from that distance, you could excuse being a little off one way or the other. The upright, it helped them there. And that really is all that matters.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Throwing from the gun.
There you go. There you go.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Etienne on first down. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Second down, Etienne gets it again. And he gets him around 6 there. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Etienne again. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. So here comes the Bronco offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Oh, is that Ricks?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16.
Shotgun snap to Nix.
Oh, come on, man.
Passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Lathan Ransom there defensively.
Nix to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
To number 80.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw again. Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Thank you.
Complete.
Oh, damn, we got a little
And they will
burst.
finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks.
Dude, you had the
2
fucking
yards
hole
all
on
he
your left,
can
man.
get. It's 3rd down.
The ball carrier. Johnny Newton on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On the give, it's Brooks. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Blown back gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. No gain on the play.
To the air on 3rd and long.
Get it! Oh!
He's got it
Sadiq!
yet again.
Sadiq!
And the ball is caught.
Oh, damn!
He takes it
That's
in.
what that speed
Touchdown,
gets you.
Carolina. The Panthers are running them out of the building.
Oh, dude, I want to see it again.
And that right there, Brock,
I wanna
is a
see it.
touchdown. I think our
Oh,
fellow
damn.
broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and
First
receivers at this
touchdown
level
as a
because a lot of
Panther.
the guys
320 yards. Okay, that's good. That's good. That helps. All right, so what do you got, Sadiq? Lined up there. Oh, just I formation. I mean, you could have gone to 88. They went over the top, bro. I like it. Dude. Who is that? Oh, okay, that's a strong safety. Oh, that's what that speed gets. Yes. Oh, dude, that's awesome.
the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Little able to connect on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
59. Broncos 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call down punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations,
Dude, they have
I always
1
love
yard
reminding
rushing.
the offense that
Are you
first
serious
down.
right now?
Just move the chains the first time
now
to
they're
get
gonna have
yourself
more.
in the rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
And Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first down, Nix. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll be brought
Hold on.
down a step or
Let's
two
make,
shy
yeah,
in
let's get some,
midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
players in here, man.
That's what you call
I don't want to
efficient.
risk some injuries, so. Let's see. I mean, should we? Yeah, just in case. No, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna put Skinner up there. We're gonna put Musgrave. Oh, he's at fullback. What the fuck? How the fuck was he doing both?
What you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 7. First down.
On first and 10, here's Nix.
Oh!
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
ETN on third down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Carolina in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
Uh-oh.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Takes this in the area of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Denver set to take the field on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Nix looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Nix again on 2nd and 10.
Oh.
To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see third down.
He was defended by Trayvon Harris.
They'll throw. Third and long. Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
30. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Kid, you saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating my run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Little tacks on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Panthers 66, Broncos 3. Cam Little to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. To throw, here's Nix. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nix with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding
rookie.
up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing here, Nix. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Now Nix. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. We'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they didn't fall victim to that dreaded trap game against a lesser opponent. They were the better team coming in. They played like it to earn the convincing victory.
Took care of Sean Payton's team, huh?
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Nobody, man. Yeah. Yards rushing. Damn. 78%, 4 touchdown throws. That was fun. Oh, dude, we fucking demolished them. Sellers was on point today. I'm straight he was. All right, so we got the 3 touchdowns. Oh, now we need to get 0 sacks once. Okay, that'd probably be a good one to bust out for a running game one. I mean, we didn't get no one got sacks on this one. We got our 3 passing touchdowns. We got our 400 yards. We got our 20 first downs. We held them under 100 yards rushing. Oh, that one's going to be tough. Who's next? The Eagles? Damn, Jahmyr Gibbs. Sellers leading the league in passing yards. Look at that. Nice to see. What the fuck, dude? They seriously want Princely, don't they? Holy shit, man. That ain't happening. I feel like I'm winning that. I feel like I'm stealing from you if I do that. Like this one would be nice, but nope. I feel like I'm stealing from him.